Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this morning. We appreciate the viewership. And again, we're glad we get to share this with you each and every day. And thank you for all the comments and all. It mean a lot to us. Our weather brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning up in Southport, Drew Pollard, and I had a piece go out the other day on mine. You know how hot it was last week, and folks, they overnighted it and had it in the next day, and it really helped. I appreciate the hard work they do. So they're very dependable people. So look at the high today is on a 78. That's the lowest high we've had, I think, since way back in the springtime. High of 78 only, a little bit of cool coming in. It's going to go down to 71. Got only like a 7-degree difference today. We got, rain looks like maybe today and the rest of the week. Going to be a rainy week, looks like, but I'm sure it's going to clear up for the weekend. So make plans for some outdoor activities for the weekend. Water temperature at the pier is 83.2. I'm going to give you a decimal point right at this point in time of the season, 83.2. And hopefully it's falling and it's going to be getting on down there soon. Take a look at our river readings brought to us by Mountain Dew. On the outdoors with Mountain Dew. Looking at that, Apalachicola Bluntstown is 7.4, real steady there. But take a look at the Choctahatchee Careville. We got a little bit of rise in it. It's going to be rising up most of the week, I'm thinking, with all the rain we're having. Looking at a 5.5 right now. It really got pretty low. It was in great shape this past weekend, but with the rain we're getting, it's going to be coming up there. So go ahead and plan accordingly how you like to fish. A lot of folks like to fish on that rising water and get back up in those sloughs. Marine forecast, north-northeast at about 10. So a little sporty there as far as it's coming in. If you're out in open water, make sure you be careful. Make sure you have that kill switch on a bigger boat. It's very important. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at some cool pictures sent out through, from all over the area. We get them. Then I pick some up from friends of ours that post them. I know we're always talking about wildlife photography, how important that is, and I show a lot of Tess Randall Jolly's picture. She and her husband live on a farm right outside of Tuskegee, Alabama. Got a nice farm up there, and she has this sort of blind setup so she can take some real quality pictures, and she's a very patient lady. So I've mentioned her before. I get to see her we get to see her about once a year at the conferences. So here's a picture she sent. She's nicknamed this particular deer on their farm. She called them tongs because the antlers look like tongs, and she said tongs got a little testy today. So that's a great picture, Tess. All right, this is some of y'all might have heard over the weekend. The red snapper season. Now it's October. Did set it up October the 15th through November the 6th. Keep in mind, this is the federal for hire season. This is for the charter boats. So if you're going to book a trip with a charter boat, folks, and all, October 15th through November 6th. That's not a very big window to work, but it's still going to be some very good fishing at that time of the year. And we're waiting to hear from the state and see what they're going to do with state waters. But this is from the Gulf of Mexico Fishery Management Council. Dale Finley talking about fishing in the rain. Fought the rain and got soaked but caught a 6-pounder right at dark. That's a good time to catch a bass right there, Dale. Good job. Nice one. This is, all right, Tess, I'm going to show those pictures later. I'm going to show Paul Winterman later. Okay, here's another one of her. Okay, I need to go back because, okay, here it is right here. What she was showing, see the velvet hanging down, see sort of the blood on the left, as we're facing on the left. That's the, okay, see it's peeling off right there? That's the velvet that's peeled off. And notice on the right, on our right side, that particular antler is already hardened up for the season. But see, well, that tong right there, you got some, see that right there? That velvet's peeling off, and then right down here it's peeled off. And that's nature at its finest. Now get that quality of a photograph and sharing it with us, that is really good. And it really speaks volumes of what goes on in nature and all. Oh, here's a better picture of it, okay. That's the whole picture of it there with the flowers and all. Great photography. Billy Grantham sent this in. Ain't no way God told Noah to put 2 stink bugs on that boat. and I got someone asking the other day about how to get rid of stink bugs. They must be bad this year. And Billy also sent this, his buddy's Bart Coward and Alex Drillbit Baxley on Appalachia Bay. That's a nice day on the water right there. Good fishing right there. The water looks so pretty, going all the way down. My buddy Dylan Brown graduated from Mosley several years back. He already graduated from college, matter of fact. That Big Bull Red. And good job, Dylan Brown. Okay, I'm going to scare everyone with my Halloween costume this year. I'm a job application. I thought that was creative, and I think y'all know what it means. Okay, we got that one already. Alan Courtney sent this. All Northwest Florida bass clubs will be hosting Southern Bass will be hosting a Tournament of Champions this year. It'll be in White City, October 30th. So this is going to be a big one, and Alan will help running it, and that's going to be a good bass tournament going on there. I don't know about y'all, but we're really active with our birds this time of year. They're coming in, but I saw this little checklist, and I thought this is cool. Just getting ready for the fall, which is here now. The little things we need to do. Number one, create brush piles. That's pretty normal. All the limbs that are falling, nature's creating them. Creating that, but take down the empty birdhouses and go ahead and do that. Refill the water daily, and we've had so much rain recently we haven't had to do much of that. Clean feeders more often. I think I'm okay on that. Add more feeders. I can't afford it. Squirrel proof your feeders. That's the big one right there. Squirrel proof them. We go round and round with the squirrels. Watch for migrating birds and protect the migrating birds. These just I don't know how many of y'all. I know a good many of y'all when I put stuff on, y'all talk about all the things y'all enjoy doing, but I wanted to, I do have one more. Wanted to, let's show this one and then I'll talk about it. Look at this one more of the box turtle. Is that not a great picture? You got your camera right there on the ground, and Mr. Box Turtle is getting him a nice earthworm. So that's his buffet. That's, I guess, breakfast and all for the day. But anyway, getting back to those bird feeders, they bring a lot of joy to a lot of folks, including Gail and I. It's all kind of different things going on, and it's a daily thing, but it brings putting the food in, and we have a situation where remember the raccoon we had 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we had a couple of them and carried them off. Guess what? The other night I heard a noise on the patio, blunk blunk, and Gail said, "What was that?" And I said, "I don't know. I'll find out." Open up the curtain, and I have my bird feed in a little galvanized trash can about that big, a little small one with a lid on it. Turned the light on. The raccoon had taken off the lid. That's the noise I heard, and was standing on the edge of it, looking in there, standing on the back feet, looking in there, like, "Oh, what we got now?" So I'm going to introduce him to his trap and try to trap him one night this week and take him off to some better pasture land and feeding ground. So anyway, I know where do they come from? I hadn't had one in a year or two, but all of a sudden they just show up. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I got two more pictures to show you, but before we get to, we're going to add a name, and I'm going to read you the email, real nice email. Dear Winston, I'm still watching every day and really enjoy Panhandle Outdoors. Thank you for all the work you and your crew do. I know it's 10 months late, but please add my name as well as my wife, Dion, to the pickle jar. I've been in the drawing from the beginning, and don't want to miss out on the wonderful gifts you give. Please continue the great job you're doing. This is Tanis Khalil, the third of the Resort Quest Real Estate, Seacrest Beach. Tanis, we got you, look at here. We're going to add Dion first, your wife Dion, okay, Seacrest Beach, and Tanis. Tanis has won before. I remember him winning, even way back at the original studio, him winning some things and all. So congratulations, and hope you win. And it's never too late to enter. So we're going to be giving away some stuff around Christmas time, and hopefully we'll get our fall sweepstake basket all put together. But speaking of fall, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up with flounder season. Folks, we've got like 10 days left of flounder season, and it's over. So I really, it's sneaking up on people. A lot of people just, hadn't got into mind it's going to close October 15th. So I just want to show you a picture of what's going on with the flounder. What's cool about a flounder, first of all, they're great eating. But the two eyes there in the bottom right-hand corner, I think you see the two eyes. Remember, they're born, one eye is underneath it, and during the juvenile growing period, that eye will pop through and come out to the top. And they're well camouflaged. This is kind of we see down here around the sand and all, and around some other areas. Look how well camouflaged this one is. They'll just adapt to what's around them. So I wanted to show you a couple of pictures of them and just talk about flounder fishing briefly. I love flounder fishing. There's a couple of points. I'm one of the best flounder fishermen I've ever been around, the late Howard Barnes, and he could catch flounder, and I studied him and talked to him and all, and he shared a lot of good information with me, and what a gentleman of a man. And what he did, he liked to fish areas. One thing he would always tell me, fish around the grass and the sand, right around the edge of it. Also the ledges that drop off. And also the fish I've caught, one thing we talked about, patience. You got to have patience. When you're bouncing on the ball, you bounce along real slow, bounce, bounce, bounce. And then when one of them hits, give it a second. When you first hear it nibble, you don't jerk it like you're catching a big bass or something. You let them swallow it because they're just going to nibble, and then all of a sudden they'll suck it in. And once they're hooked, you're in pretty good shape. But I've taught a lot of flounder fishermen, and also the experience I've had myself, and they all say this one thing: over 50% of the fish they catch is within the rod length of the boat. In other words, they'll just don't just one area bring it in, one area, okay, bring it in real fast. Fish all the way to the boat, and when you do that, you talk to the fishermen and all. Now we're not talking about gigging; we're just talking about catching with a rod and reel. And the best color is hard to beat. I know all kinds of things are out there. I could sit here the rest of the show and show you things that'll catch flounder. But Mr. Barnes and myself, we always used a red head with a white body, a little grub. And there's all kinds now. They're a little more clear with a little sparkle in them. So you have all kinds of little grub tails you can try. But flounder fishing is excellent. If you want to go, you better go this weekend or next weekend because it's going to be over. So line up a flounder trip and just have patience. And go when the tide is moving. They love the outgoing tide, but also they come in on the ingoing tide. Just a quick reminder on flounder fishing. Now, I want to show you this video, a little 4-minute video. Last week, went over to the mattress center and we talked to what they were doing. Richard, that owns it there, was going to giving away some mattresses to the fire departments around the area. And I just want to take a camera and just show you, our advertisers are such good people. They're community oriented, they're giving people. And this is a great little interview with Healy's daughter. I know you remember the little daughter in the commercials under the big red canopy. So they're there, I do a little 4-minute interview. This is something good that we want to share with you. So Jeff, let's roll this video.
Oh yeah, I guess we need to count. Hold on. Hey, how's it going? In the middle of loading the truck. I'm gonna help. No, I want inside.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Can't thank you enough. We need to sleep.
See you in a few, Richard.
Quality sleep matters.
Yeah, when you're short sleep already,
If it's 2 hours, you get 2 hours.
you want a good 2 hours for sure.
Okay, folks, at a sleep center, and we're talking about some good stuff going on. Richard, you're always doing good things for folks. And I know everybody remembers Lauren, the little girl in the commercial.
That's right.
And
She's growing up, getting big.
She is growing up. And she took outdoor ed at Mosley.
Yes, sir, I did.
Tell us what's going on this morning.
I just knew there was a need for the fire department. I came back from a meeting and saw that they had written up a ticket for the fire department for 5 twin extra long mattresses. Cheap ones, they always get cheap because they got a budget they got to follow. And my guys gave them a deal like we always do. But I wanted to take care of it, and I've been meaning to get on it since the hurricane. And one of my guys, I asked him, I said, what's going on with this ticket here? He said, yeah, remind me to refund that because they said it's not in the budget for this year. And so I got on the phone, I said, I got to expedite this. Let me see if I can get these guys taken care of. I got a lot of friends on the fire department. I know they work hard. for Panama City. I know they're on a budget. I want these guys sleeping good, so I figured why not put them on some Tempur-Pedic mattresses. I heard a couple years ago when I donated to Panama City Beach, Lynn Haven, some of my firefighter friends said they're all fighting over who gets to stay at those stations. Now I got them all covered, so no need to fight anymore.
That is great. How many do you have in this truckload here?
40, I think, on this truck here.
I think it's 30.
That's okay.
38. We got a couple more to be delivered in the next week or two.
This is awesome. Are you proud of your dad?
I'm very proud of my dad. He's worked very hard for everything in his life.
And you're working here some now too, right?
I am. I've just been working here for a little bit over a year now.
Very good. And y'all gonna come on the show pretty soon and talk about some serious fishing.
We love to fish. Both of us love to fish.
I know you do.
I'll take her on vacation. She'll sit out there on the docks all day, just casting a line.
Well, on behalf of Panhandle Outdoors, all the viewers, we thank you for helping sponsor the show, but doing something like this is awesome. And you're giving back to the community, and it's appreciated.
We feel like we're blessed. The Lord put us in a position to help, and that's what I like to do. I want to make a difference.
That's awesome. Okay, tell folks who you are.
Seth Imhoff, Bay County Emergency Services Logistics Chief. Really appreciate what the sleep center's done for us. The sleep, when we do get it rare on shift, is very beneficial to get quality sleep. This will make
It helps a lot. And the young man back here with the Rotary Club, Andre.
Yes. Andre with the Rotary Club. I'm actually the area governor where I work with all 5 Rotary Clubs. I'm very proud of our Rotary Club at Panama City Beach for being part of this momentous giveaway to our local fire department. You know, we understand that good sleep is very, very important. And I'm very proud of not only Rotarian Richard from the Panama City Beach Club, but also as a business owner and making things happen in our community. We really, really appreciate the hard work that our Bay County fire rescue folks do. They need good sleep. And you know what? And Richard's all about the taxpayers' dollars, and so we're all about giving back to the community, saving the taxpayers over $100,000.
And that's not just me, that's anybody that's a Rotarian. When you see that pin right there,
yes, sir.
That's people that take the time out of their day to give back to their community. They don't have to do that. They take time out of their busy day to meet and figure out different ways to help the community.
That's great. Thank you, guys. Thank you all very much. Okay, welcome back. Now, wasn't that a great interview? Wasn't that a great thing to do? Just good stuff. And we just share a lot of good stuff here on Panhandle Outdoors because we have so many good people in the Panhandle community all throughout the Panhandle. People are doing things like that, and we appreciate it. It just means a lot doing that. So if you got any kind of good things you all are doing and want to share with us, you know, we always want to talk about those good things. Speaking of good things, let's look at our fishing game time today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers. Only one time today. We're looking at 11:01 to 1:01. So that's take a good lunch break and tell your boss you just get a line in the water real quick for about an hour or so. Okay, one thing I want to talk about, I've got some photographs. I want to share the situation with you. Hope I can get it. Sunday morning, I get up early even on weekends, and the dawn was breaking, and I was looking out on the water. I thought I saw something in the water, looked like a gator head. So I'll go out there and walk out on the dock. It'll light it up some, and it was just something like a log floating, a little piece of wood floating. It was just like a gator, and I've seen gators out there. So I walked out the end of the dock, and I could see the tide was moving, but the tide was high, and it was just starting to move out. So that's why the head was like it was moving. And then I sort of turned around and I glanced back toward the house, and I know some of y'all saw the pictures of a rainbow. I'm going to try to show. I don't know if it's going to show up good on this or not, Jeff. I'm looking. Okay, it was a full rainbow. It was incredible, and I'm looking. There's my house there. I'm looking back toward and the cloud was coming in, and I just thought, okay, then here it is. I just took a couple of pictures of it. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the picture. Look at that full rainbow. Is that not just spectacular? I mean, it was just bright. Of course, on screen it don't look as good. Then I turn around, folks. I'm turning around because I'm looking west. I turn around and look east toward the Deer Point Dam. Is that not beautiful? All this is happening at the same time. And I said, God has just given me a great view of nature this morning. I just sat on the end of all this, all happening at the same time. And then you think that's spectacular enough, okay? It doesn't show those dolphins just went. Those dolphins just look at them. They jumped out of the water right by me. I got a picture of them swimming away. So that was just a spectacular spectacular moment I wanted to share with y'all. Then the sun came up, and let's see. But anyway, then the sun came up right after the dolphin swam away. So it was just a Sunday morning was just special, and we're always talking about taking time out and just be with nature and all. And fortunately, what happened, I normally wouldn't walk out on Sunday morning on the end of the dock, right there at daybreak. But like I said, I thought I saw a gator in the water, and I went out there. So see, just go out there, don't just sit and look at the binoculars. And so that we have so much beautiful nature around us, and I'm just so thankful. And to see like that, I sent the pictures to the kids, and I forgot what I said anyway. I said God gave us a great show this morning, and I'm very thankful of nature and all. But for one of those spectacular enough, then the other one is amazing. Then the third one was just all within a couple of minutes happening. So I just want to share that with you. I know y'all have. I saw pictures of that rainbow. A lot of folks had gotten up early and had seen it. I said to the meteorologist, what happened when you get a full rainbow like that? You've got some moisture coming in, and then you got the sun coming up. That's how you get a full rainbow. So I just wanted to share that with you. And by telling that story, I ran out of time. I was going to show some more stuff with you. I do want to tell you about, again, remind you about the red snapper season coming up with the recreational for hire, commercial for hire. The state has not said anything yet, so hopefully we'll get more coming in. So we appreciate all the nice emails like we got from Tanis Khalil and all the things y'all send us. And it's never too late to enter. But take time out and enjoy nature. Enjoy, I was talking the other day to somebody about they just want to get out and walk in the woods. I said, hiking, and we're going to talk about that later. Hiking in the fall in the Florida Panhandle. It could be Terrell State Park. It could be up in any woods around. Just go walking through the woods and take a camera with you and take some pictures. And I just happened to have my phone with me at the end of the dock. Normally I didn't. I just had it with me because I was checking the weather, what I was doing. So I was walking out there and checking the weather. So I'm getting in a habit now of taking this and taking pictures and all and share with y'all. All right, y'all do something good today for your fellow man. Enjoy beautiful outdoors, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.